Good evening, y'all. It is Shocktober 1st, 2024. Around 5:35 Mountain Standard Time. Heading out deer hunt. Pueblo, Colorado's Nexrad been doing the spinning wheel of death for many hours in a row. So I decided to call the Pueblo, Colorado boys. They're at that Nexrad station. This has been going on for many hours. There is no reason for that at all whatsoever, besides weather manipulation and frying people and animals and everything else. Pisses me off. I've been trying to get a hold of these sons of bitches down here, so I'm gonna try again. Yes, sir. Are you located in Pueblo?
Yes, we are.
Hey, do you guys have a Nexrad there?
Yes, we do. Well, not at our office, but we do have one.
Right. I was wondering why it's been blasting out in a wheel-style frequencies.
Yeah, we've been talking with our techs about that, and they're going to go out tomorrow and clean some parts and stuff and see if that takes care of the problem. But they're aware of it, and they're going to be working on it.
Well, the problem is we know these are being used for weather modification and such, and geoengineering. Are you guys aware of that?
Not that we're aware of here, so.
So who actually runs those Nexrads?
It's the weather service does.
Is that AI operated or manual?
It's manually.
It's manually. So why does the Nexrad blast at night and stuff? Why is it?
I don't know what you're talking about there.
You can look any night, especially like early morning hours, 3 in the morning. All the Nexrads are juiced up, even though there's no weather or clouds.
Basically it's ducting with the atmosphere, the way the atmosphere works, with the moisture and everything that's in the lower levels. It's the way the beams retract, and that's what it does. It picks up more activity in the morning, at night, and in the morning with the bugs and everything, because it's trapped in the lower levels of the atmosphere.
So you're trying to tell me that it's picking up bugs?
Oh yeah.
Now, and you've never heard of geoengineering or climate engineering or solar geoengineering?
No.
No? You work for the Weather Service. Shouldn't you know something about that?
That's not what we do.
Oh, well, what I see is extremely low frequencies that are harming people. Are you aware of the effects of extremely low frequencies on animals and people and trees and all life?
We go through radar school, so.
And so you guys are going to wait till tomorrow to stop this thing that's juicing clear up into Wyoming where I'm at?
Do you have any weather-related questions?
This is weather related. I'm talking about your Nexrad that is putting out extremely low frequencies right now, and it's been doing it for many hours, and that is not good for anybody or anything.
I'll tell you what, I'll have you talk with our manager and go from there. How's that sound?
That's fine.
Alright. Hi, this is Charlie, the meteorologist in charge for the National Weather Service in Pueblo. How can I help you?
Hi, Charlie. My name's Mike Decker. I'm up here in Wyoming. How are you today?
I'm doing great. What can I do for you, sir?
I got some questions about your Nexrad that's putting out a lot of extremely low frequencies right now in a wheel type pattern.
Okay, yeah. We actually did have some interesting signatures, especially this morning. We could see you as Route 50 on our radar, and we also think we had possibly some clutter as well that we've been having our techs investigate. Is that what you're speaking of? That was northwest of our radar?
Yeah. And
Okay, we do have some technicians that are aware of the issue, and we are going to be working to get that removed because it's not precipitation, right?
well, I know it's not precipitation. I know these are used for geoengineering, weather modification, climate engineering to move storms and such.
No, that is not correct.
That is correct. I'm very well educated in what these are used for. And can I ask you, did you have to sign a non-disclosure agreement to get your job?
I'm not sure exactly what the relevance is of that question, sir.
It's a yes or no. It's simple.
I'm sorry, what agency are you with and who do you represent?
I represent the people. I am an anti-geoengineering activist who's been watching the skies get trashed for many years, watched you use these radars.
Okay, well, the mission of the National Weather Service is we monitor the weather and we issue forecasts for southeastern Colorado. We have 21 counties in southeastern Colorado. We do a 7-day forecast and we issue watches and warnings for the area.
So,
I'm not sure what you're speaking about, like what that would have to do with our mission. That doesn't have to do with our mission.
yeah, it does, because these are being used to control the weather, and they have been for a long time. What do you think they're there for? It's not just to look for magical rain, and then your guy's trying to tell me it's bugs. I'm sorry. Don't BS me. I'm just asking. Did you have to sign a non-disclosure agreement before you took your job?
No.
You didn't? Okay, so you can answer questions then.
Okay. Again, sir, we're here to provide watches, warnings, advisories, a 7-day forecast.
Right, I get that.
And help keep the public safe. Like, we're here
You're-
because we want to keep people just like you safe.
Well, what you're doing with these extremely low frequencies that are blasting clear up into Wyoming, Nebraska, a little bit in South Dakota, clear down New Mexico. I'm watching it right now live. I'm watching it. This is all being recorded.
Okay.
So have you ever heard of geoengineering?
That is not something that we work on here at the National Weather Service.
I didn't ask if you work on it there. I just asked have you ever heard of it.
Okay, basically our public line is to provide information about what the forecast is, what kind of weather hazards could be coming up in the next 7 days. Like, we're here to provide you with that kind of information.
So,
however, I can direct you to our public affairs contact at the National Weather Service headquarters, and they can assist you with that.
no, I don't need to talk to them. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. I don't need to talk to anybody else. I've been getting a runaround. I just want to talk to you. I'm asking simple questions. Have you ever heard of geoengineering? Do you see geoengineering going on over Colorado?
That's not part of our mission here. At the
Well, it
National
should
Weather
be, considering it's all about the weather, right? Are you aware of the aluminum, barium, strontium, graphene, and hundreds of other things that are being sprayed in our skies that these radars use to move storms and such around, to dry people out, to flood people out, to cause a lot of damage and kill a lot of people and things, kind of like out in the southeast right now? You don't...
Okay, that's not part of our mission here at the National Weather Service.
Yeah.
That's not what we do here.
Are you a government agency?
We're a federal agency.
Okay.
That's correct.
Well, then you work for me, don't you? You work for the people. So, have you ever looked up in the skies and seen them spraying in Colorado? Because I got a lot of friends, and there's a lot of people in Colorado that see going down there all the time.
Okay, did you need some very specific information about the forecast for your location?
Yeah,
Is there anything I can help you with?
My main point of this call is why has this thing blasted out frequencies and continues right now? Those are extremely dangerous to us, to all life. Why has nobody shut it down if you're going to work on it? Why wait till tomorrow? Why not do it now? Because you're not controlling it, are you?
Because I don't know what you're talking about.
Who's running your Nexrad right there? I'm watching it right now, live. I'm watching it. Who's running it? Who runs it? Okay, why don't you shut it off and turn that off? Stop blasting everybody clear around. What is that? 300 something mile radius?
Because we use it to monitor the weather.
You're not monitoring right now. You're blasting the atmosphere with extremely low frequencies.
Okay.
You're not watching the weather. There's hardly anything over you right now.
Okay, well, I'll be sure to make sure that your concerns are brought up to our technicians that will return tomorrow, and to make sure that this is addressed,
No.
what your concerns are, and that we can address that accordingly.
My concerns is this is some criminal things going on here, and this is a weapon. This is not just about looking at weather. And I know you know that. And I know you know what's going on up above. So are you denying that our atmosphere is being sprayed with heavy metals and aerosols?
Like I mentioned, sir, that is not part of our mission here at the
So you don't know nothing about it?
I do have a contact at our public affairs office which can address these questions that represent the National Weather Service at our headquarters office. But here at the local office, that's not part of our mission. That's not what we do here. We monitor the weather to save lives and protect property over 21 counties in southeastern Colorado.
So you think you're...
We look for storms, and we issue products when there's hazards that threaten our area.
There's a hazard threatening your area. It's going clear up here into Wyoming where I'm at, and I want to know why nobody's turned that Nexrad off. Because you don't control it, do you?
We can remove certain features that show up on the radar, like clutter.
Well,
we can actually do clutter mitigation.
Yeah, I know you can do that to hide what's going on when they're being used. These are a weapon.
Okay, so if there's more serious concerns about any kind of threat like that,
Serious?
report that to some kind of to an authority.
Oh, I have, and you know what? They give the runaround because they don't want to admit it. Are you seriously? Are you gonna? You know, you're a criminal. You're a traitor to America. You know that, don't you?
Okay, sir, can I get I'd like to be able to, make sure I can get your information so that way I can follow up with you so we can.
No, we're talking right now. Let's talk right now. So.
Well, I can't have all the answers right now. Like I said, I have radar technicians that work on our radar that I need to get more information from to make sure that I understand what's going on with it. I'm happy to follow up on that with you. If you could provide me with your name and phone number, I'd be happy to do that. But if you don't want to do that, then there's nothing more I can do to help.
I already gave you my name. I'm asking you, and this thing just refreshed, and now it's really juicing up. Extremely. Are you seeing it? Can you see it? What's going on? Do you see it?
I do see
Some?
flutter on our radar here.
No. That is a pinwheel of extremely low frequencies circling around, clear over into Utah, Wyoming, South Dakota, Nebraska, Oklahoma, or Kansas. Come on. That's not clutter.
Is there anything else I can do to help you?
So, have you ever heard of weather modification?
Yes, that's what researchers do to, test and study different things with the atmosphere. That's not part of our mission here at the National Weather Service.
Yeah, but your Nexrad is being used for it right now as we're talking.
I can That is not the case. We control the radar here at the National Weather Service.
No, you don't. Okay, then you control it. Then why don't you shut that off? Live time right now. Shut it off.
Okay. Well, we have to continue monitoring the weather, so we do appreciate your call, sir. And,
Okay.
you know, we're always happy to help. And
Well,
I'm not sure where in Wyoming you are, but there's a local office for your area in Wyoming as
Well,
well. They can assist us with
right
that.
now, I'm not worried about it. What I'm worried about is what I'm seeing on radar here. And it's coming clear up into Wyoming. And like I told you, I am an anti-geoengineering activist. For 12 years I've been.
Okay.
And I've watched you guys do this for many years, and it's getting worse, and the extremely low frequencies are good for nothing and nobody. And if you control it, then turn it off right now, and then fix it later. But I don't believe you. I don't think you got the power to turn it off. I think something else is running, somebody else.
Okay. Well, we do have power to control our radar, so
Then turn it off. Instead of blasting people, are you?
And we appreciate you reaching out to us, and we will definitely, like I said, I have technicians here that are going to look into this into more detail, and I have your phone number here. If you need us to follow up, I've already offered to do that, and we'd be happy to do that. Okay?
Sure you will. Yeah, feel free to call me anytime.
Okay. All right. Have a great day.
Yeah, you too, criminal. Oh, I'll tell you what. There's a lot of people in this country that are going to get what's coming to them. And people like that especially. It ain't just your politicians. Oh, yeah, well, I guess I'm not going to turn it off. Huh. All right. Well, I gotta go deer hunting. Kids need some meat, so hope y'all are doing good. Talk to you later. But so, all NOAA employees, you are criminals and traitors, and you will be dealt with hopefully someday soon.